Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is HVK. I am excited to share with you a new Notion template that I've created, and it is called Language Learning RPG. Okay, so for those of you who love to learn languages, this template is for you. Now, in this video, I'm gonna show you a quick demo or a walkthrough on how this template works, and so you can see it for yourself whether you like it or not. Okay. Now, for those of you who has my Live RPG template, this template shares a similar UI user interface to it. So you might be familiar with how to use it, okay? Now, what we have here, the first part that I want to show you is the player section over here, okay? Now, what I have here is a player called HBK, which is myself. And over here is another player, which I assigned to be a year, which is the year 2025. But you can also do something else by, let's say, if you want to go into a multiplayer mode, you can invite your friends or family members to join your language learning RPG page over here, okay? So you can just click on share over here and then invite whoever you want into your workspace, all right? Now, I'm going to click on this page to show you how it looks like. So this is your player page. So this page will show everything that you need to know about your player. So you have the level, the rank, total experience points, and fluency over here. And these are all the properties, okay? And these are all the languages that you have that you can assign to your player. So you can just go over to the link a page button over here, click on it, and then you can assign any languages that you want from the language database, okay? Now, over here, we have the notes section. So we have a separate notes database, which you can also link to a player or multiple players, okay? And at the bottom here, we have the quest section, okay? So all of these quests are related to the specific player over here, okay? Now, let's have a look at the other section on this page. So we have here the language database, all right? So at the first view, we have the learning view. So this is where only the language that you are currently learning will be shown over here, okay? But if we move over to the status view over here, click on it, this will show all the languages that you have. So in your database, so we have the language that you are fluent in, the language that you have dropped, the language you are currently learning, the language you are currently paused, and all the other language that you have in your database yet that you have not started yet, all right? And there's another view over here, languages that you drop. Okay, so that is for the language database. And over here, I'm gonna close this one down. At the bottom here is the quest database, all right? So this is where you can have a look at all the quests that you have for your player. And you can also have a look by date. So this is going to show you in a beautiful calendar view. And over here, you're going to see the quests sorted according to difficulty by player. So if you have multiple players in your database or in your page, you can see them clearly over here. You can sort them by languages, and also the logbook over here. It's going to show you all your quests that you have done. All right. Now, if we go back to the top, you can see there's another database over here called Notes. Okay. So this is where you can write anything that you want about your lessons, about your stuff that's going on in your language learning journey. Okay, for example, I have here a year 2025 review, and I have a pin tag over here. So if you have this pin tag, whatever document that has been pinned will be pinned to the top. Okay, so all you need to do that is just click on it and then assign the pin select over here. Okay, and it will automatically be pinned. All right, so if I remove it, you can see there's no pin over here. If I go to the watch K-dramas with that sub, go to the pin, click on pin, it's going to go to the top over here. Okay, so yeah, this is where you can write anything you want. You can also assign languages. For example, let's try and create a new note. So click on this new button over here. So you can type in whatever you want. So let's say lesson learn from chatting with locals. Okay, so you can add a description in that one. Blah blah blah. I couldn't think anything from the top of my head right now. So we can select a player. So if you want to link a note to a player, you can do so. Just click it like that, and then select a language if you want to. So let's say I have talked to a Korean. So I'm going to select Korean as a language, and I can also assign a date if I want to. So it's going to be today. And then I can just leave the 2-pin empty if I want to. Then I can write whatever I want inside here. I can add images, I can add a map view or whatever, right? So pretty convenient and pretty useful, okay? So that is for the notes database over here. And finally, there are 2 buttons over here, which is quite useful and important, especially when you're doing it on mobile, because on mobile, you would have to, without these 2 buttons, you would need to go all the way down to the bottom to go to your quest. But when you have these 2 buttons at the top, you can just click on it to view all your quests on the site like this, okay? So you can have a look at your quest easier like this, all right? And then if you want to start a new quest, all you need to do is just click on this button, and it will automatically create a new blank page quest for you. And then you can type in whatever quest that you want. Say, lesson with teacher Jem. Okay, so you can change the status if you want over here. Change the player, assign a player. Okay, assign a language. Let's say it's Japanese. And then you can select a difficulty. So the difficulty will determine the amount of experience that you will get. For example, if I click on normal, I'll have 300 experience points. If I go to extreme, it's going to be 3,333. Okay, so this is a set value, a fixed value, and you can change it however you want by just editing the numbers over here. All right, so fully customizable for you. And you can also add a date to complete over here if you want to. All right. And then once you are done with your quest, all you need to do to level up is just click on this quest mark as done button, and your player and also the language that you have linked to will level up or will earn experience points. So I'm going to give you an example of how it looks like. As soon as I click on mark as done, you're going to see my player page will level up, and also my Japanese will level up over here. Okay, or you can have a look at this both. Click on mark as done, and there you go. Now it's 11:47:36. Okay, so it is that simple, and I'm going to show you a couple more stuff, I think. Yeah, another thing in the fluency section over here, this is all done automatically. For example, when I am fluent in a new language, for example, let's say Japanese, I'm still learning, but if I change the status to fluent, you're going to see that this fluency statement here will change, and also the number of languages. Okay, so if I click on fluent, you're going to see, boom, change to trilingual and 3 language acquired. Okay, so you don't have to do anything over here. It's going to automatically calculate and spit out the statement for you. Okay, so I'm gonna try again. So let's say fluent here, so trilingual, go fluent over here, pentalingual. And you can also change a language that you are native in to native. Okay, so click on native. It's going to consider as more languages. Okay, and this fluency can go up to hyperpolyglot, so more than 20 languages. All right, so that is it for this demo. I hope you like what you have seen so far, and it is pretty simple, isn't it? And very practical, I think. And I do use it for a couple of weeks now, and it really works for me personally. So I hope it's going to work for you too. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you like my template, and probably in the next few videos, I'm going to show you more about how to use this template. Okay. So thank you so much for your support. If anything, you can just reach out to me via any social media, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace. Bye-bye.